Good morning, Capricorn. I might have to rush off at any minute to take my kids to school, so I don't know how this reading is going to go today. I'm trying to be organised. I'm trying to get things done. I've got up early. We'll see how this goes. Some songs for you. Now, I didn't get any true intuitive songs for you, I have to be honest. But I had a lot of songs stuck in my head. So absolutely stuck in my head ever since I posted Sagittarius's reading yesterday, and it's like it came through right at the end of Sagittarius's, like as I was uploading their video, as I was about to post it more or less, and it was Video Games by Lana Del Rey, and it's just absolutely stuck in my head. So I'm trying to think which lines in particular. I don't know. I don't know. No, it's gone. And then I got Jeff Buckley, Lover You Should Have Come Over, My Kingdom for a Kiss Upon Her Shoulder. Then I got Heaven is a Place on Earth and Dream the Same Dream, both by Belinda Carlisle. So I don't know if the name Belinda or the place Carlisle is important. Normally if I get two songs by the same artist, it's more about the artist than the songs. I'm not sure. Then I saw The Nose of a Lion. Like it was like almost like drawn though. It wasn't a real lion. But I had been looking at pictures of lions again, to be honest. But it was a different picture of a lion. It was like they were photos and this was like a drawn lion, and it was the nose of it. But then I heard, this is why I think it was an actual thing and not just like because I've been looking at lions, because I wrote down in my notes excuse me, my throat's closing up again. I wrote down in my notes lion nose, and they corrected me and said no, nose of a lion. So they wanted me to phrase it like that, the nose of a lion. So I don't know if someone has the nose of a lion. I don't know what that means. I try to assume what it means, and I associate like Leos with generosity, and like I think maybe a big nose, sorry. But like big noses are also associated with generous people, so I don't know, maybe somebody's generous, or maybe someone like has a, like, I don't know, kind of like a royal looking nose. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Then I heard the words I'm missing something. It's like I'm looking at a situation but I'm missing something. What am I missing? This kind of thing. I'm missing something. It could be someone's actually lost something, like I'm missing something, but I got it more to mean like I'm not seeing the full picture here. The two songs that I shuffled Spotify. I got two songs for you from Spotify. I was like, give me the best songs that are gonna like really make Capricorn have a big, I forgot who I was reading for then, Capricorn have a big epiphany, and they gave me London Calling by the Clash and What a Wonderful World by Joey Ramone. So again, all these songs that come through in your reading will be in the description box below. Do pay attention to them. Go and look at the lyrics. So London Calling, The Clash, What a Wonderful World by Joey Ramone. Whatever those mean to you, all I can sort of see between them is something to do with geography, because it's London, right, and the world, so somebody might want to travel, but also they're quite rocky songs. They're really kind of like, if you play them together, they kind of get you moving, they get you woken up. So you know, maybe they just thought I needed a bonus here. Like, we know you're doing your recording early, we're going to wake you up with some rock songs, have your coffee. Right, as I was shuffling and sort of setting up for the reading, getting the energy into the cards, I saw the Orphan card. Now the Orphan card seems to come out a lot, and I am starting to feel like it might be something to do with a Capricorn that comes to the readings. It could be to do with feeling orphaned. It could be someone who's lost both their parents. I'm really sorry if that's your situation, but it's they're trying to tell me something. I keep seeing this blimmin' Orphan card for weeks and weeks and weeks. So yeah, I don't know. But I also got the Father and Maiden card. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Father and Maiden. I also got the Emperor with the Death card. Again, somebody may have lost a father. And the Hierophant. And the Hierophant card in this deck has like a black crow on it. And I see the black crows as kind of like almost like messages of the spirit world, right? So somebody may be receiving messages from a father who's passed on. You know, don't dismiss them if that's you. It could be genuine. Especially look out for feathers. Feathers can signify guardian, kind of like guardian spirits looking after you. If you randomly see a feather, like out of the blue, as you're thinking about something, pay attention to what you're thinking about. I also saw the Nine of Pentacles card. Now, I am getting through this theme of abandonment issues for you, Cappy. Cappy, I want to make you happy. We need to work through these abandonment issues. I feel like for some of you, this fear of abandonment is stopping you from doing things. It's almost like, I think for some of you, it's almost this feeling of like, right, I'm going to reject you before you can reject me. And I'm talking about as somebody who also has abandonment issues. So yeah, it can be really, really quite scary, I think, to open up and be vulnerable if this is something you're dealing with. It can be really kind of difficult to kind of put your heart on your sleeve, to hold you. They're showing me the oud. I was talking about the oud the other day. They're showing me like how the oud have the brain in their hands. They carry the brain around in their hands like this. It's a Doctor Who reference. Don't worry if you don't understand what I'm talking about. But it's more the point of like this vulnerability. It's like almost having like your heart in your hand. That's really vulnerable. So, yeah, like the fear of getting hurt and how you get over that, because that's going to hold you back from making. It's actually going to hold you back from making relationships. If you feel like you can't trust people. Okay, they're giving me that Lana Del Rey song again. Is it true? Is it true? She says. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm going to tune into the energies. I'm going to drink a bit more coffee, try and wake up. Maybe actually it's better off to be sleepy when I do the readings, because then they can just use me as a channel and I'll blurt out whatever comes into my head. Oh, I did have something else to say. I'm sorry, I'm scatterbrained today. No, it's gone. It might come back when I tune into the energies. If it does, I will let you know. Oh, so sorry about the scruffy hair. It was nice and wavy and then it got rained on, so it's just like a bird's nest now. Right, okay. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay. Is it true? They just reminded me that Scorpio's reading had this theme of truth. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you may want to go and watch their reading too. Something to do with the truth. Is it true? Is it true? Right, okay. Unbelievable. Is it seriously that card again? Yeah, it is. Right, this is crazy. This came out for me. I can't remember whose reading it came out for now, actually. It was one of the ones I did this week, so Libra onwards. But I also watch another channel called Awakening to Spirit. And the first readings that she posted this week, I think it was Aquarius Pisces, because she starts with Aquarius, because Aquarius is like the first sign of January, I think. Or is it? I'm not sure. No, it's Capricorn, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, she starts with Aquarius, so she goes Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. And those first two readings, this card came out in both of those readings. And it came out for me as well, I think on like the same day or the day after. So it's really weird. It's like this card's really insistent at the moment. It's coming out for a lot of... Oh my God, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm actually like... Ugh, I feel really weird. Okay. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, that's interesting. The seed. Right, I'm going to take that and that because I knew it was going to come out today. I knew it was going to come out. Oh, look at that, the swirling. So look at all the circles on these cards. So we've got like this circle here. I see this is like it's not underneath, is it? There's the maiden. I said that the maiden was I saw the maiden, the tear, the animal. Okay. The seed. I was in Again, was it Scorpio's? No, it was Sagittarius's reading yesterday. They had a card where it's like the seed was inside themselves. I wonder if I can find it. I don't know if I'm getting just like global messages, or you can go and watch that Sagittarius's reading as I'm talking. But I've seen the seed as like something within yourself, something deep within yourself, like a seed of knowledge. It's not handy. Maybe it doesn't want me to find that for you. So yeah, something deep within yourself, some kind of like seed of knowledge, grain of knowledge, or it's a seed you've planted that's going to like grow and expand. Like if that was inside an oyster shell, it will grow and grow and grow. It's like it could have just been like a grain of sand. You could have just not even, this is what it's given me, you could have like just dismissed it. There's some kind of grain, some kind of seed that's been planted in your mind. Yes, okay, thank you. It's been planted in your mind, like a grain of sand in an oyster, and you could have just dismissed it at the time. You could have just not even like thought of it, acknowledged it, like something that's planted in there that you kind of dismissed at first, but it's something that's growing and growing and growing, and it's actually becoming something really large and precious the more it sits there in your head. Ooh. Oh, someone's pregnant in there. That's the baby growing inside them. Just saying. Doesn't have to be, but you could see cards of like children here. I'm actually really shocked that these are the two cards that came out, because that one's been out all week, and because I knew this one was going to come out for you today. Like I saw it in the pre-shuffle, and it's just confirming for me. It's definitely something to do with you guys, Cappy. I feel like I need to do it this way around. Now this snake is like a protective mother energy. And I can hear the crows. Oh my god, does someone have a mother who's passed over? I can hear the crows. Did you hear them? Maybe if you listen really closely with the sound up, you might be able to hear them. I'm getting the feather. I'm getting the feather. Here we go. Right. The orphan. Okay. The wounded child, the abandoned, the beggar. So it doesn't even have to necessarily mean that you have a parent who's passed over. Like I said, there's like abandonment issues coming through. So it could be like an absent parent, or a neglectful parent, or just a parent who doesn't have time for you, a parent that you're far away from because you have that thing about traveling. So take it as it resonates for you. If it doesn't fit at all, don't make it fit. It's just that this is a message for someone else who needs it more today. Okay, so the wounded child, the abandoned, the beggar. To study the orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. We are ever more connected, yet face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet. Children are, so it was written a few years ago, this. Children are separated from parents, and the earth begs for our attention. We are in a time of universal orphanage, of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card, as it haunts the caverns of the soul. It really does. It upsets me, this card. When it appears, take time, real time, to be in the presence of the feelings this card stirs in you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you can imagine giving to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what is needed most, dear one. When light, deep solace, deep acceptance, deep love. Tenderness beyond tenderness is required. Imagine holding yourself in your hands. To recognize that each one of us fears rejection and isolation is to take one step towards the orphan. More kindness always. Access this archetype through creative acts like drawing, painting, or writing. Keep it simple. Ask the orphan what it wants to draw, make, or say. I am a big softie when it comes to kids. I just want to, it's really funny as well, because before I had kids, I wasn't very maternal at all. I'd never been around kids before, wasn't particularly interested in having them for a long time. And then I did choose to have the children. It was, you know, intentional. I don't know if that makes any difference or any point whatsoever, but I did think that I was going to have to be the one to return to work, and the beast was going to have to be the one to do the parenting, because I thought, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And he has lots of younger brothers and sisters, so I thought, well, he's going to be the expert on this. But as soon as I had my baby, and like even like when she was in my tummy, just those maternal instincts kicked in, and ever since, I'm just the biggest sop when it comes to babies and children. Like if I hear somebody else's baby cry, those instincts kick in, and I just want to go and help the baby. I just want to go and like I want to like breastfeed other people's babies and all this crazy stuff. It's like that's my maternal instinct, to look after all the children. So yeah, I was looking at doing teacher training and stuff, and like dealing with children who were in the care system. I don't want to go into too much into that. I'm not allowed to go too much into that, right? But I wish I could foster. I really wish I could foster or adopt. I wish that because you have to have the spare rooms, and I don't have the room. But you know, I don't know. That card really bothers me. Right, okay. The Eternal Child. I think I'm putting myself into this reading too much. I'm a bit worried that I'm not going to get the message, so I might pause in a second and just go over it. Right, the Eternal Child, the inner child, the child of joy. The Eternal Child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless, and seeks joy above all else and at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body. They're telling me attachment issues, so I'll come back to that. It struggles being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The Eternal Child wants to nix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want to sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the Eternal Child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The Eternal Child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. My heart pulled. Joyful, playful, accepts all magic. Celebrity culture is based heavily on this archetype, as it is the phrase "live hard, die young," and the series of artists and musicians who died at 27. This archetype is so spirited that when its appetite for life isn't satisfied, it seeks spirits and substance elsewhere. The Eternal Child struggles with addictions of all varieties. So yeah, this is definitely... I'm definitely getting the theme of something to do with your childhood, needing to do some shadow work regarding childhood attachment or abandonment issues. So attachment issues, you can Google this. It's I think people throw it around quite and abandonment issues. I think people throw it around in relation to lots of different things, but it's actually like there is like key theory behind it. So attachment issues arise when a child is neglected, whether they have an overly overbearing parent, and it's about how the child then deals with other people. Most children, they will go to a new place, they'll sort of stay quite close to the parent at first, and then they'll start to kind of venture out more and more, and then keep coming back to the parent as like a check, like I'm okay, and like that reassurance. Where a child with attachment issues may refuse to leave the parent, or they may just not even care about the parent. They may run around like talking to strangers rather than their own parent. So you can, there's a lot of different reasons. There's a lot of like nothing straightforward, right? But that's kind of like the basics of it. So yeah, this to me is screaming a child who has abandonment or attachment issues. Something to do possibly with some sort of neglect or void, and then trying to possibly heal that with substances. struggling to make meaningful relationships as an adult, or perhaps, like, take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't. But this is a very protective mother energy here, and this is like finding that seed within yourself, yeah, that seed within yourself, and it like radiating light. This is like a seed of knowledge within yourself that's going to help you probably heal. You can see that the hands are still like in the shadow in both of these, but that healing energy is coming through, that healing light. It's the sun. Again, it could be a father. The maiden's showing, and the maiden came out with the father card before. Okay, something like that. I'm just going to have to drink a bit more of my coffee. It's always the Capricorns that try and make me cry. Okay. You may, if that's not your story, it may be that you're working with children with abandonment issues, attachment issues. It may be that it may just be that you're an absolute sucker for children who are in need, right? You just want to look after all the children. Right, okay, let's go. What else do we have? Can you tell me why the orphan and the eternal child are here, please? Can you tell me why the orphan and the eternal child are here, please? That's quite a few cards, thank you. Ace of Swords, so some kind of truth, and that snake is back there with this infinity symbol, which was on the eternal child card. The eternal child, I think, has some sort of truth to tell, because that snake is, and I'm seeing the snake as a protective energy this time. It's the mother snake, the eternal, like the Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. It's like the universe as a protective mother spirit, protecting people who feel abandoned. And this eternal, a truth realization. The moon is about secrets, illusions, things that are unseen. It's also about intuition, like intuitive knowing, possibly between two people. You have these two like trees here. Trees I see as well as ancestors. Let me just pull what other cards we have here. Ace of Wands. Which way up, please? No, which way up, please? Yeah, okay. That's like a new... Oh, okay. Right, so this is parents, right? This is like the two parents. Some shadow work, I think, needs to be done with two parents. There may be like illusions around your memories of your parents. But this is their child. This is if you're this person up here, this is you, or this is this person's child. Because this is the Ace of Wands. It's like the Ace of Wands comes after passion, because like when two people have a passionate relationship, it creates new life. And the Ace of Wands is symbolic of male anatomy, for a start. It's to do with passion, and it's to do with creativity, action. It's like yang energy, but this is like new. It's like new potential, passion, creativity. So I am seeing it as like this is the child, this is the product of these two people. Or you have a passion, you have a new passion, but you're keeping it a secret. So take it however it resonates. But up here you've got truth. Look, Mother of Wands, it's a snake again. The mother of the wand, and she's protecting. Look, she's protecting her nest, and she's protecting this. She's protecting this Ace of Wands. Look, the mother here protecting this child, and the mother here protecting this child. What's that? Seven of Wands? Yeah, protecting, defensive, protecting, while the child matures and transforms like a butterfly, right? The butterfly has left this nest. You can imagine it was a caterpillar in a chrysalis down here. So the mother's like protecting the child, and then it grows and it is able to fly off on its own. Two sort ones making, you've got a lot of ones here, a lot of passion and creativity, action, making a choice, but I feel like whichever choice you make, it leads you to the same point. Somebody could have had two fathers. There's disappointment here. Five of Cups. There's loss. There's sorrow. Look at how sad this horse looks. It's like down in the dumps. The Five of Cups is about mourning some kind of loss, some kind of relationship that didn't work out. But the meaning of this card normally is like there's a new relationship trying to come in for you that you're not seeing yet because you've got your head down worrying about whatever you've lost, you know, whatever you're mourning from the past. You can't see this potential new energy coming in, but I feel like possibly you're resisting it. You're resisting it because you're scared, because this was painful. This loss was painful, so you're scared of making a new attachment because you don't want to feel the pain again. Three of Wands is more wands. Three of Wands is the choice is made. You've made a decision. You've made a choice. And now like a new portal has opened up, right? You know where you want to go. It's full of potential. It's full of like, it's like that creative potential, that passion is through that portal. You know you want to go through it, but you're just waiting now. It's a card of waiting. Eight of Wands. I can't believe all these wands. Is that swords there? That's swords. Yeah, wands. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. This is the action. This is taking the action. Is communication, taking action. Is probably this. Similar meaning, right? Okay. Longest reading ever, and I need to go and make sure my daughter's ready for school. 6 of Wands. That rainbow's there, look. Coming up out the darkness towards that rainbow. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. What is the 6 of Wands? I'm having a brain fart, but it's like up here, right? It's like the universe guiding you, like sending down that signal that it's time to move, it's time to take action. And then you're coming up because the rainbow's up here. Look at all the rainbow colours in the darkness. Wait, no, you had What a Wonderful World, but I associate it with that Israel Kama something song. He mixes Wonderful World with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. What is the 6 of Wands? Really struggling to work out which card that is. I may have to look in a different deck. I'm going to leave it might come back to me though. 6 of Wands. Oh, it's success. It's success. It's success, reward, recognition. Yeah, it's the victory card. Victory, taking action, making a decision, getting over this loss, this fear of abandonment. The decision's made. You go through the portal. You take action, or action comes towards you. It could be truth and action coming towards you, or it could be you taking action, making truth, cutting something out possibly. But it's success here. This is success. Too many cards. They're giving me too many broken hearts in the world. Too many dreams could be broken into. Cheesy old song. Is it Jason Donovan? Too many broken hearts in the world. They've given me another song as well before about Scatterbrain. I'll have to look that one up. I think it's Mumford & Sons. You scatterbrain. Right, okay. Whew. What time are we on? Right, yeah, I'm going to go and check on my daughter and I'll be back in a minute. Oh, that took longer than expected. I don't know what she's been doing with her hair. I thought mine was a bird's nest. Right, okay. So, Cappy. Let's try and make you happy. Oh, something flipped and went back in. Message for Cappy, please. No, they want to use this for your advice card, but I just saw higher power there. They want that to be your advice card. Okay, let's go. Right, heart space, emotions. Can you tell me what's going on emotionally for Capricorn right now, please? What's going on emotionally, please, for Capricorn right now? Thank you. 5 of Cups there again. It's that feeling of like, maybe you've missed the ship. It's like feeling of like lost something or missing out on something, or being abandoned, right? Being abandoned. She's been left on that rock and the ship's left without her. She's been abandoned. Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior card there underneath that. All these wands in your reading. Fool and the Four of Cups. So this is emotionally, it could be a specific person, it could just be in general, but this Four of Cups talks about not accepting offers of love or friendship. So it's like people are trying to make offers of support, even like they're trying to approach you with love and affection and support. But this is like somebody who just isn't taking it, and I feel like you're not taking it because of those abandonment issues. I feel like this is probably in the past for you, though. The energy of this card, the Four of Cups, it doesn't really represent the meaning of this card very well, but okay, I understand what it's telling me. It's like she's lay there sort of almost like, come and get me, right? Come and get me, like all seductive, but she's not making any effort to kind of offer a cup or take the cup. It's like, well, if you want it, you have to come and get it. Because she's got the abandonment issues, it's almost like putting up a bit of a barrier of defense of like, right, well, if you want it, you've got to come and get it, prove it, this kind of thing. You've got to really fight for me. You've got to really like go above and beyond to show me that you want this. Because then she doesn't have to be the one that offers a heart. She doesn't have to be the ood. She doesn't have to be, I mean, it's the brains for the ood, not the hearts, but she doesn't have to, if she's there and she's like, right, here's my heart, this is how I feel about you, you're important to me, whether that be friends or a love interest, whatever that is. If she says, you're really important to me, I don't want to lose you, then that's her feeling really, really vulnerable, right? Somebody could just crush that heart. And because she has abandonment issues, she can't do that. She doesn't want to do that. But that's a sign that this person hasn't done that shadow work. They haven't dealt with those abandonment issues, because it's almost like with fear of rejection, and I'm like this, okay, because I've got the imposter syndrome and all sorts, and I've worked on it, and I've had quite a lot of success because I've worked on it. So you have the fear of putting yourself out there, of making an offer, of going for something. Cappy, you always get the beep beep truck. I'm going to shut my window. Oh, it's not a Cappy reading if we don't get the beep beep truck. Loads of interruptions. Kids, beep beep trucks, crows. So what's really helped me is this idea of fortune favours the bold. If you don't take the action, nothing's going to happen. And yes, you might fail. So go into stuff knowing that you might fail. Go into it for the ride. Go into it for the experience. Don't go into it for the success, because if you hinge everything on the outcome, then you could well be disappointed. But if you go into something like, I'm just going to give it a shot, why not? What's to lose? If you don't do it, you're not losing anything. Like, if you don't do it, like, it's like nothing ventured, nothing gained. All these kind of idioms of like, well, you failed. If you don't try, you failed automatically. You're not going to, there's no success in not trying. So, but if you try and you fail, at least you've gained experience. You've gained something by trying. And yes, you might not succeed and get that end goal, but you've succeeded in taking a step in something that scares you. So the Fool card is here because in your emotions, in your heart space, you are actually ready to take a leap of faith. This is you feeling like you want to be the fool. You want to make an offer, even though this rejection could happen. It's like this kind of like just going for it, just like whatever happens, like Because if you don't, right, then this is you're gonna be stuck in this cycle of like not making the offers, not taking the cup, feeling left out of situations, and you already feel left out. This is the energy that you're keeping yourself stuck in because you're not taking the risks. So I think actually now you're like, right, I'm ready to take the risk. I'm ready to potentially be the fool, right? I'm ready to be foolish because I'm sick of this energy. And yes, I might get hurt, but I'm already in that energy. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Painting the roses red. Don't know. You're already the wounded warrior. Well, you know what? You know how to deal with rejection. You've done it before. This, So what's the harm in trying? Because if you never try, you'll never know. Is that Coldplay? Just what you are. Is it Fix You? Fix You by Coldplay. If you never try, you never know just what you are. Ace of Cups there on the bottom. Okay, okay, fine. What is Cappy thinking? What's going on in Cappy's thoughts? Temperance there, but it's not come out. It flipped and went back in. The Hermit. Yeah, this is like you purposefully secluding yourself because you're scared of getting hurt. It's like, oh, I'm busy. I'm busy working on myself. I'm busy doing my own thing. I've got stuff to think about. I can't come out. I can't go to that party. It's like making excuses to be on your own. Oh, Cappy. Okay. That boat's back. Now, are you the Empress or are you interested in an Empress? I am going to read it as you are the Empress first. Empress could be Capricorn energy. It's normally Taurus Libra energy. It could be you. The Two of Pentacles is either making a decision or balancing or juggling. So you're making a decision here regarding your happiness because there's a rainbow. Remember the rainbows? Making a decision here, but it's an easy decision to make. One of these pentacles is much more interesting to this person than the other. He's not even really looking at this pentacle, whatever this choice is, this option. Could be two jobs, it could be people, something you're juggling, two different, I don't know. I think this is it. You're in that making the choice energy here, but he knows which is the right choice because there's nothing over here with this pentacle. Like there's nothing going on. It's low down. This choice is like the higher choice. It's got this ship coming in to collect him. Remember, the Three of Wands card is normally the waiting for your ships to come in card. It's different in this pack. It's got different imagery, but you had the Three of Wands, so that's waiting for your ships to come in. You'd missed the boat on this card, but another boat, the same boat or another boat is coming back for you. This opportunity is coming back. Are you going to get on the boat? You've made your choice. I think you've made your choice. You're interested in getting on that ship this time. And the dolphin's there. The dolphin signifies love for me. The Empress card, with it being Taurus Libra, is Venus, the goddess Venus. I associate the dolphin with Venus. So for me, this is like these two cards together is very much some kind of love interest, I think. Got a lot of passion as well. So many wands. It's like very, very passionate, very like really feeling an urge towards someone or something. Yeah, and then you've got this Empress card here, so I associate it with the goddess Venus today, with that dolphin being there. If this is you really taking control of your life. You can see it's almost like taking the wheel in her own life. She's guiding the course of her destiny. She's steering the boat, right? So yeah, it's like taking full control in a very gentle, nurturing way. Otherwise, this is like this is someone for you. Take it either way or both ways, which however it resonates. This is you making a decision about some kind of love interest. There's somebody that you have your eye on who is like, you've got them on this pedestal that is like the perfect woman. It could be a man. I'm going to say woman because it's a female on the card, but men can be an empress energy. It's like this person has got everything going for them. They like, if you wrote down like who your perfect woman is or who your perfect partner is, this is represented by this card. Yeah, but I think you're making a choice. This is a 3. It could mean that you're making a choice between partners, or is it like, do I stay here where I have nothing, right? Do I stay here where I have nothing? Or do I take a leap of faith towards this? The boat's coming back. What are you going to do? Wow. Right, okay. What time is it? Right, I have to go and kick my daughter out to school, so back again in a minute. Chaos this morning. You know, those of you who have kids at home, you don't know how lucky you are. This is... I wish my kids were at home with me. It's good for them. Like my daughter especially, she's really sociable, so she enjoys... she does enjoy being back at school with all her friends. But I miss them. I'm a big softie. King of Wands, I think he might be in reverse. And there's that lion I was talking about. No, he's upright. Oh, cool. King of Wands in your action space. Ooh, now. Ooh, Empress and the King of Wands, hey? Right, if the Empress is someone that you're interested in, she's gonna be feckin' sexy. she's gonna be very, very attractive to you. So you're gonna be feeling very, very heated, very passionate. You're just gonna want to like go and get her, right? You're gonna want to go and seize her like that lion, and like, I don't know, yeah, rawr. That's kind of how you're feeling. Very, very hot, very passionate, very fiery. You really want to take action. This is in your action space as well. So this is like, could be you taking action towards this person, you know, overcoming. And perhaps that's what you need, right? Because perhaps it's more difficult for you to show up with emotion, with your heart in your hand. That's difficult for you, right? Because of all this. So perhaps it's easier for you. I mean, you're feeling that Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands is showing as you, Cappy. You're in like full wand energy here. It's like really passionate. Full wand energy. I just realised what I said. So yeah, it's like... this is like wanting to take control, wanting to take action because you feel so passionate. Salamander there as well on his chest. Salamander's like the one that can walk through fire, right? It's almost like the phoenix, isn't it? Like born of fire. So sorry, I got distracted. So what I was saying was because it's so difficult for you, because it's so scary for you to approach with love, and emotion. It's like you're going in with passion. That might just be the way that you have to do it. But be warned that the Empress is all 4 queens. So she may be looking for an emperor. If the King of Wands approaches the Empress, I mean, the King of Wands isn't a player. The Knight of Wands can mean a player. The King of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, but they have a lot of control. This is like... it could be pulling back. It could be you holding back on your emotions. The kings are very, very reserved. Actually, they have all the emotion. They take the action, but they know when to take the action. They've got like full control over these passionate feelings that they have. So she may entertain a King of Wands. She would not entertain a Knight of Wands. I mean, she might. You know, she's the Empress. She can do whatever she wants. But yeah, the Empress really is looking for an emperor. The King of Wands is close to an emperor, but just be warned that she may be looking for more than the passion. She may want the emotion. She may want the tangible things. She may want honesty and communication. So that's just kind of a heads up. If you're the Empress in this reading, if you're in Empress energy, taking control of your life, you know, these two energies, they can be the same person. The Empress, who can be acting in King of Wands energy, like holding, like really taking control of the passions. It is Lion energy. It's like that leadership energy. Nose of a lion, they said, didn't they? Can you give me some clarification, please, on the King of Wands? It could be, whoa, okay, hello. It could be that this is a love interest for you. The Hierophant there on the bottom as well. It's like this ascension process. It's growing, learning, coming up out of your shadow side, doing that shadow work. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is who we're waiting for. Here he is. Okay, right. I don't know if I'm meant to take these. Maybe I am. I'll come back to those in a second. But I'm more interested in this because this is what we want. Okay, so whether you're the Empress waiting for this person, you're waiting for the Emperor, right? And here's the King of Wands with that strength behind him. The strength to be the Emperor. Maybe you give this person strength. Or, right? It's like the King of Wands and the Lion. The King of Wands and the Lion, who's showing as this feminine energy. Or maybe you're two lions. But it's like this... It's like this lion. It's like this soft lion energy. She's like protecting this lamb. This lion's protecting this lamb, and she's got love there, look. Maybe this is the lamb. The Empress is protecting. Maybe this could be someone's child, but I don't know. I'm getting like 10 different things through here. I'm seeing the lion as the feminine. It's a male lion though, right? It's got a mane. So this could be very well be someone who's like acting in both the feminine and masculine energy, taking control of their own life, really mastering their emotions, finding the strength to master their emotions, which pulls them into Emperor energy. So it's like, this is like your yin and your yang, feminine and masculine energy balancing out within you. But something to do with the lion gives the King of Wands strength to become the Emperor. However that resonates for you. Wow, that's so funny, because I was like, no, she's not going to entertain this. It needs to be the Emperor. And then he's here with the lion. Like, you can't make this up sometimes. It's like, I love the way tarot works. And this is why I use like different packs as well. It's because the imagery is so important to me. The Hierophant, yeah, this is ascension. This is like spiritual ascension. Somebody's leveling up here. What do we have here? Which way, please? Yeah, okay. Which way? No, you're not telling me. Which way, please? Okay, thank you. Very clear. Which way? No. Which way? Last chance. Which way? Okay. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is feeling like you're not emotionally fulfilled. There's something missing from your life emotionally. So it's like leaving something behind, going on a journey of self-discovery, right? Going to look for this sunshine, this clarity about what's missing from your life. The Eight of Cups, I think somebody's found it. I think somebody's done this and found it. They know what's missing. Or they're reluctant to leave a situation, especially if you've got abandonment issues. It's you're reluctant to go out and explore the world because you're just scared. But it's like you're being dragged out. These ravens, I love the ravens. This is like spirit guides, right? The ravens are like, I'm sorry, whether you like it or pack your bags, because we know what's best for you, and we're dragging you out of a situation. We're dragging you out of this situation where you're like emotionally unfulfilled, and we're going to drag you to a place where things are more stable, more balanced. We're going to take you out of the choppy waters, whether you like it or not. It's like these birds, these ravens are like, just you're getting in the ship. Like, it's so funny. It's like that ship, right? That you missed the ship, you missed an opportunity there. The ship came back for you here. And it's like your spirit guides are right, pack your bags, get in the ship, come on. We're taking you on a journey, we're taking you to a better place. It's so funny. And then here, this is like there is a tightrope walk here, right? It's like tread carefully, gaining knowledge. There's knowledge here, there's enlightenment. And again, this is this energy of like truth coming in. Page of Swords can be somebody coming in with the truth. It can be someone communicating something. It can be like a stroke of inspiration, new ideas, learning. It's like yeah, there's ideas, communication, balancing. She's balancing, isn't she? I don't know. I feel like this is some kind of news coming in, or you delivering some sort of news. What's that there? Is that the Ten of Pentacles there? Ten of Pentacles, that's a happy, stable home life. Right, okay, that's everything. I'm going to pull your advice card, apparently, from this pack, because they got bossy with me. And we're going to see what advice the universe has for you. What's the best advice for Cappy, please? And higher power's still on the bottom of the deck there. Yeah, I feel like you've got spirit guides guiding you. And I don't say that lightly. I've been saying it more and more recently because I've been noticing it more and more. But yeah, I wouldn't say that if I didn't really see quite a lot of signs here for that. 48. Let me just check the time as well, because I've got to get my son to school next. Oh, actually, I do. Right, I'm going to have to leave it there for a second. I'm going to have to take my son to school and then come back and do your... I'm poised to do your reading. You're poised, waiting and ready to listen, but I have to take my son to school. Here's the chaos and conflict, conflict of interest. I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna take my son to school, come back, and then we're gonna read your advice from the universe. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Cappy babies. I'll be back soon. No rest for the wicked, hey Cappy. Right, both my kids are at school. I'm sorry that your reading has been chaos and conflict today. Maybe that's the reason why this card is here. Or maybe just the chaos of my life reflects the chaos of your life. We'll never know. I mean, you'll know. I might never know. I'll know if you tell me. Okay, here we go. So, message 48. Poised. Essential meaning. Being ready. Bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. I mean, the King of Wands is very confident. The King of Wands with the Strength card and the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, definite confidence there. Interesting though that it started out with the kind of abandonment issues. Maybe you've worked on those. Maybe that's somebody else around you. The Oracle message. I feel like as I was sort of like, as I was walking the kids to school, I was sort of thinking about it a little bit more briefly. And I thought, well, maybe it's like feeling like you're missing out. You know, obviously we've had COVID, we've had lockdown. Maybe this is like feeling like feeling a bit orphaned, feeling a bit separated from your friends, feeling like you're missing out. Yeah, missed opportunities. But in your action space, you've got all this going on, all this strength, passion, confidence, leadership. It's really good, actually. The Oracle message. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need. What? You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Sorry, I'm receiving messages now, so I'm like looking at the messages, like literal messages on my phone. Relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You are ready to give and receive from the heart. Well done, Cappy! This is a beautiful place to be. Oh, what a lovely message. Right, here we go. There are additional messages there, so you can pause and read those if you want to. Obviously, pick which one applies to you. Oracle, prosperity, relationship, protection message maybe with all those crows. As I was opening my front door as well, a crow on one of the rooftops. Really, I was just about to go in my house and this crow stopped me because it was really quite aggressively clawing at me, trying to get my attention. What it wanted, I don't know, but it was there. Okay, chaos and conflict. So maybe maybe you're in a leadership position where you're going to like take control of the chaos and conflict. Here we go. Essential meanings: disarray, being at cross purposes with another. The tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. Chaos is a ladder. Yeah, use your intuition to guide you through the chaos. Oh, my phone's ringing. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, Cappy. There we go. Chaos and conflict card, and I've got chaos and conflict. I really want to keep doing these readings, and I'm trying to find the best way to do it, whether that be before I take the kids to school or after. I'm trying to make the time in the day, so I am juggling things myself. So I am sorry that there is going to be a bit of chaos and conflict with my readings while I kind of settle into some kind of routine and figure things out. But it's really important to me to make time, to make space for doing this, because it feels like something I'm meant to be doing, you know, higher power. I do feel very guided to do it, and I know that people are coming back to me with comments saying that it's helping them. So I think I'd feel incredibly guilty if I didn't make the time to do this. But yeah, there's going to be a bit of chaos and conflict while things, my kid, you know, lockdown's only just ended for us, so I've got to go back to work. Anyway, sorry. Consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself that you no longer need, and disperse seeds, we have that seed card, to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outwards and causing disarray. You may find yourselves at cross purposes with somebody else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is, the King of Wands may be a little bit eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. So you need to pay attention to the needs of others. Relationship message: stubbornness, the Emperor is very stubborn, is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear, and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you use this time constructively. So there you go. I'm going to show you those messages, that advice from the universe for you there. You can read the ones that, you can pause and read the ones that stand out to you, that feel like they apply to you. All the best of luck with that, Cappy. Cappy. I really do want you to be happy. Whatever that means for you. Okay. It is saying to consider the needs of others, but you know, I think you have to find that happiness within yourself first before you can extend that to others. All right, do take care. Best of luck with that. Bye.